Rain Man, Lucky Lance here for Legacy. What's going on? I don't know. Like I said, my name is Lance. My screen name is Major Riot. That's Major_Riot_. That is my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, and Twitter, and YouTube, of course. You know, that's where we're at today. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube for more questionable gameplay and mediocre gameplay at best. So what we got here, we got some Legacy. You guys have never seen me play Legacy ever before, and for good reason. I don't really play Legacy. Just because I got out of Legacy because there's no more paper tournaments in Legacy anymore in my area. In fact, the last time I remember there being a Legacy tournament was probably 2021. And that was like the first one in a couple years. So there's just no point. Nobody plays this anymore in paper around me. And honestly, it's just too expensive a format. Even though at one point, I guess I still have some of the stuff, but like dual lands and stuff, but it's just not a format you can just bounce from deck to deck. And, you know, it really is supposed to be a format where you just, you're like, hey, I got these lands. I'm going to use these underground seas and tropical islands for the rest of my life. But anyways, what we got here, we got mono black mid-range, what I call it. I'm not sure what people call it outside of my scope. But it's just a black deck that's pretty aggressive. It's got some good removal, got some good hand disruption. Let's go over some of the cards. Really nothing too special here. If you're looking to get into Legacy on the cheap, maybe in paper, this might be the way to go, because there's only a few really expensive cards in this for being a Legacy deck. So we got 4 copies of Bloodstained Mire, 4 copies of Polluted Delta, 1 Raucous Theater. A lot of people in this spot like to put Underground Sewer just to try and make people think they might have some blue mana. I don't have any blue mana. I'm not that worried about faking people out. I mean, either you have it or you don't. They'll figure it out real fast. So I just run Raucous Theater just because I think it's Rakdos, so I like it. I might run an Underground Mortuary just because it's Golgari. I don't know, but I'm down with the Rakdos here. We got 5 basic swamps and 4 wastelands. No Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. Some of you might be wondering why no Urborg. It's because you don't want to set up more targets for opponents' wastelands. We got 4 Mishra's Baubles, 3 Dark Rituals, 2 Duress, 3 Fatal Push, 4 Moonshadows. This card's actually really strong in this format with this deck, because you're able, every time a permanent card goes to your graveyard from anywhere, so Mishra's Baubles, these Street Wraiths, Wastelands, Fetch Lands, the Moonshadow becomes more massive, so it becomes a 7/7. Nethergoyf is just an absolute tank. It's a real unit. You'd think it'd be worse than Tarmogoyf just because it only counts your graveyard, but it's actually very massively strong. With 1 black, you can sometimes get this thing to be a 3/4 by the time it attacks. It's pretty crazy. 4 Thoughtseize, 4 Orcish Bowmasters, which is just an absolute monster in this format, even though people go out of their way to get around it or to negate it or counterspell it. This thing is like rarely ever on the field for me, but when it is, it's good. 1 Sheoldred's Edict to get around pesky, basically unremovable creatures. 4 Dauthi Voidwalkers just to get some, have some grave hate, get some unblockable creatures going in. Again, this is a pretty aggressive deck. 3 Barrowgoyfs, which is just kind of like the powerhouse, like the strongest card in the deck, but the hardest to cast, because this deck a lot of times struggles to get over 2 mana sometimes. I'm not even joking, because you use your wastelands aggressively to try and cut people off mana, while your mana is not usually affected by opponents' wastelands. So let me read this card to you guys. 2 and a black, Death Touch, Lifelink. Barrowgoyf's power is equal to the number of card types among all cards in all graveyards, and its toughness equal to number +1. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you may mill that many cards. If you do, you may put a creature card from among them into your hand. It's just great. It's just amazing. It really works well with Moonshadow, Nethergoyf, and just a great card. If we play against any Dimir mid-range, we'll be seeing a lot of mirror matches against this. 2 copies of Snuff Out. This is a card here. I really like it. Its artwork is sick. I know, and this is in the original artwork, but this artwork is really nice. 3 and a black, instant. If you control a swamp with 4 life rather than this spell's mana cost, destroy target non-black creature. It can't be regenerated. The bigger they are, the faster they rot. Indeed. I don't know if that's true or not. Is that true? I have to Google that. And 4 copies of Street Wraith, which once in a while I do cast as a creature. There have been other creatures I've played in this deck with good results, to be honest. A Super Shredder, the worst artwork of any card I've seen. Like, that is such an ugly card, the Super Shredder. Like, I don't even know what they're referencing. It doesn't match anything I'm aware of in the comics or the shows or the movies or anything. Like, what happened to the artwork there? Like, it's so ugly. The regular artwork. If you get the borderless art, it's way better. Way better. And then if you get, like, the showcase fracture foil art, that art's amazing if you want to pay $600. And Stalactite Stalker's also quite good. I've ran Urza's Baubles in this as well, but I just want to have a little more removal, disruption. Urza's Bauble lets you look at a random card in your opponent's hand, and then it's got the same effect as Mistress Bauble. Beginning of your next upkeep, the next turn's upkeep, you draw a card. Sideboard, 1 Bitter Triumph, just to get rid of creatures and planeswalkers. 2 My Scornful Striker, for any sort of storm or combo decks. 2 Disruptor Flutes, to get through people that have to use certain cards like Sneak and Show. I know Legacy got an update ban list where they took Ballasted Spy, so I don't know how many I can't remember the name of the card. Goblin whatever there is left. 2 Null Rods to take care of those pesky artifact decks. This is the expensive card if you're playing this in paper. This is on the reserve list, so really expensive. Even online on the Vintage Masters, it's pretty pricey. 2 Opposition Agents, again, to try and stop the searching effects. 1 Toxic Deluge, which is... I'm really surprised this card doesn't see more play in Modern. When this came to Modern, what, Modern Horizons 3, or was it 2? I thought this was going to be like a staple in sideboards, but apparently it's just not good enough for something. I don't know. 4 Leyline the Voids, obviously, to take care of graveyards. And Massacre to take care of the Boros, Mardu energy decks. So we're going to play a league of this, see how I do. Probably not very good. And the reason for that is I don't play much Legacy. I just don't. And I haven't, like I said, for years. I just kind of got back into it a little bit. Just to diversify my card playing, to come up with new strategies, see new cards, and get angry at more new cards, right? That's what we do. We were like, this is bullshit, because it's just, you know, this is Legacy. We're starting to face some really busted combos and cards and shenanigans, right? So join me for this, and we'll see if I can win a damn game, because I'm not very good in this format. I'm not very good in any format, but in this format, man, I don't even know what the hell's going on sometimes. All right, buddy, join me for round 1. Get hype. Ow. Ah. All right, everyone, here we are for round number 1, and before I officially say to keep her mold this hand review of my beverage of the day, and folks, we got a good one. What we talking about here? I'm talking about a 16-ounce can of Monster Energy Lando Norris. What flavor is, like, it can't even show up on my green screen thing. What flavor is Lando Norris? I don't know, but let me read it to you. It says, multiple Formula 1 race winner Lando Norris, oh, he's a racing guy, spends his weekends racing 230 mile per hour spaceships. What? Spaceships? And this zero sugar monster drink tastes exactly how you imagine that feels. You'll be won over with the freshest of flavors, and this can is wrapped in the same iconic helmet design he races on the track. It's the taste of the future, packed into one can. Watch your back, the new era is here, and it's tasting good. Unleash the beast. Spaceships? Like, they must mean like F1 or something, right? Like, dude isn't flying around a Millennium Falcon or something. I mean, that's a pretty slow Millennium Falcon doing 230. That's fast on the ground, I'll tell you that much. All right. Do I all know the official start of the video begin? Do I crack my beverage? Is going to happen right now. Here we go. Yes. That's some good stuff. It's all right, actually. It's not that great, but it's tasty. Hell yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you keep this, right? The only thing that could go wrong is the opponent uses Force of Will on Dark Ritual. I wonder if I should get real smartass here and just cast Barrowgoyf. Polluted Delta is probably Dimir. Wish I had a Thoughtseize here. Oh, buddy, we got one. All right. I should just use my basic swamp. I'm an idiot. Oh, whoop, nope, nope. See if this resolves. No, I guess not Dimir. Towards a Plowshare. Okay, we'll Thoughtseize now. To use Daze. A1 to prevent. Do we want to just say that's fine? I'm going to say Thoughtseize took Daze, so I'm going to say no. And then cast Voidwalker. Alright. And I didn't cast Mishra's Bauble. That's okay. I guess they get to use that. I've never seen that before. They get to surveil again. Alright, let's see what they put on top. Force of Will. Good. Alright, let's swing for 3. I don't know what this guy's talking about. Probably should need to have this chat turned off. It's just distracting. What the hell that guy... I don't know this guy punted. What the fuck's he talking about? Alright. I don't have time to talk to him anyways. I'm too busy thinking. Like, I just really don't even know what's going on. Like, what am I playing against here? What is this? We know he's got a Force of Will on top. Okay. So this just becomes this precarious thing in almost every game in Legacy you play in. You got this basic island here. You know they want to brainstorm. You know they want to do something like that. You just got to hold up this Orcish Bowmasters forever. Like, forever, man. And then you know they got a Force of Will, and Bowmasters takes out a couple copy or two. And you just keep going at it, you know? And keep that on top. I'm at 10. And then again, you just hold. Right now I'm winning. So we just keep them honest. Here's the brainstorm. This is where you do this. We know it's going to get Force of Will, but You know, I mean, what else can you do? You know? Like, I just can't be like, oh, yeah, sure. You know, make them, you know, it's a 1-for-1, right? It's actually a 2-for-1. They got to get rid of Teferi and Force Will to stop my Bowmasters. Next turn, we're just going to unload and put out 3 creatures. You know? Hopefully. Okay. Sure. I just put out 3 creatures again. Or do you think, I think I was going to put out a whole bunch of creatures. Got like Ephemerate here. Probably got some Sword of Plowshares. Oh, yep, that works too. Okay. Yeah, I think I was gonna play Voidwalker. Okay. And I don't know, does he have a Solitude? Just go for game here. Alright, there we go. Okay, so, I don't know, there's like a blue-white control? What exactly do I need for blue-white control? Fatal Push has got to be bad. Really, you just can't be having that. Bitter Triumph seems fine. Saw the Teferi. Maybe just Disruptor Flute or Opposition Agent. Everything else seems fine. I don't mind keeping Snuff Out. I think I'm going to try Opposition Agent. I could try Disruptor Flute, but I just don't know what I'm looking at. Go with that. Well, nice first game for the deck, you know. Not gonna lie, had a nice opening hand there. Again, another. Wow, that's a lot of mana, man. Holy crap! We'll keep. Thoughtseize or Duress off the top be particularly excellent again. Alright, we're gonna do some surveilling. The prismatic ending on the bottom. Helpful for me. All right. Man, Stifle at least cost the blue. What they got going on? Days. Gotta waste the mana here. I guess I don't have to. If I play another Dark Ritual, I go to 2 up to 5. Okay. Get on the field. Sure. It was a really good draw there to get that swamp, actually. Because if they go to search their deck, I can now do Opposition Agent. Ponder Daze, Spell Snare, Brainstorm. I got a Tameo, that's not good at all. Is it better to take Brainstorm or Ponder? That's what I'm looking at here. I don't care about Spell Snare. Most of my deck isn't 2 mana anyway. Ponder or Brainstorm? Ponder's generally better, isn't it? Because you look at the top 3, if you don't like anything, you shuffle, then draw. Right? Or is Brainstorm better? Brainstorm, you can do it instant speed. I guess we'll take Brainstorm. Maybe I should have taken Daze. I don't know. Oh, God. Dogs. Another different swamp. Draw a 3rd card. This Daze is nasty. I probably should have taken it. I don't know, because if I would have taken that, they would have been able to do... Yeah, I probably should have. I don't know if I've ever seen this art before. Kind of neat. They shuffled. I'm at 8. And I will save this Mishra's Bauble. I mean, I'll cast it, but... Alright, let's try this. Alright, let's get him a snow-covered island, I guess. Well, how's this card work? It says it exiles, right? When opponents search in the library, they exile each card they find. So... Oh, I did this wrong. Damn it. I should have done Mishra's Bauble in their upkeep. Yes. Make another clue. We know we still got Daze and Spell Snare. Stifle. Ugh. Alright. Sure. Look at that, I got blue mana. Now I can actually have Force of Will. Alright, let's swing for 3. Days. And then an upkeep. Do they draw? It's the same Stifle. I'm an idiot. I guess I'm not that stupid. Because it's like, that wasn't in their hand either. Whatever. Do you want to do that during their turn? Just in case they have some sort of hand disruption, right? I guess they have to block the opposition agent now. All right. Whoa! First match. Win 2-0. All right. This deck performed better than I thought it would when I was testing it, you know, my very limited testing, by the way. I think I played less than 4 leagues with it over the course of like 3 months. But it was good. You know, I don't know. I think the worst I did was a 2-3. So hopefully that's not the only win of this league. And things keep on going in the right direction. All right, everybody. Well, that was pretty fun. I haven't played against the big boys. You know, big boys are Dimir Midrange, Dimir Delver, same thing, or Show and Tell. Those are the ones where it's just like, oh my god, how do I beat this shit? And the same with the Charbelcher, Goblin Charbelcher, right? Those decks, I don't know if those decks are still around because Battlesuit Spy was banned. Good. But join me for round 2 and hope the good times keep on going. Good night. All right, guys. Here for round number 2. And once again, we got a good hand. Go ahead and keep this. This time I'm going to do it right, though. I'm going to go Swamp. Another Underground Sea. Okay? I guess the other guy had, didn't have it. Alright. Try Street Wraith. Sure, why not? See if I can get a Thoughtseize. No, Fatal Push. Force of Will. Alright. Thank God there's no such thing as mana burn anymore. This looks to be like Dimir Midrange, Dimir Dimir Delver. I just call it Dimir Midrange. I mean, it still is delving, but none of the old ones where you have Delver secrets. Another brain freeze, great. They do shuffle there. A lot of lands, man. You can tell they're trying to get around like Orcish Bowmasters. You know, they'll probably snap off this brain freeze as soon as I fetch. So we're not going to sit back and make them think I got Bowmasters, right? That's what anybody do. They do it instead. What brain freeze is this from? Masters Edition or something? Yeah, Masters Edition 2. They are drawing Fatal Push. Okay. That sucks. Gotta take the Barrowgoyf. They might take Snuff Out. Yeah. Because they have answers to Barrowgoyf. Alright, let's get a Raucous Theater. Graveyard. That ain't doing it. Okay. We got 2 threats on the field. They have a Fatal Push. Voidwalker down. Want to save this for revolt purposes because you know they got their own Barrowgoyfs who are kind of playing that sick, twisted game of who's going to fire off the first salvo and who's going to drop a Barrowgoyf first. They have advantage, obviously, in doing that because they could have Force of Wills. Also, they got. I mean, this Their deck's just overall much more powerful than mine. My deck's just trying to beat them down fast. I really haven't had that hand yet. I don't think I've been able to do turn 1 Nethergoyf or Moonshadow yet, but I haven't had a bad hand. It's just, you know. Alright. Well, let's swing for 4. See what they got here. Nothing. We just drop another Nethergoyf, or we drop the Barrowgoyf? They probably have some sort of response for Barrowgoyf. We'll try them. Alright, well, at least it resolved. Probably a Revolted Push here. Put Polluted Delta in. Yep. Notice how they're keeping that up just in case I have another Barrowgoyf. Most likely a Murktide Regent. I need Snuff Out or oh no, it's does he not know I have Fatal Push? Yes, I do. Well, you got a Force of Will? This says 3 mana, right? So this should be able to kill a Revolt Push. Okay. Alright. Oh, damn. Don't mind if I do. Swing in for 4. Maybe he does have like a Barrowgoyf and he's just trying to bait that out, but I can't let that survive. That's crazy. I think big. Alright, double Nethergoyf. Another different Surveil. Bloodstained Mire in graveyard. What could possibly go wrong? That could go wrong. Oh my god, just lost. Just lost. There's just no way to survive this now. This is by far the best deck. It's so expensive to play it, even online. Death Touch and Lifelink, it's just impossible. And Snuff Out doesn't even kill it, right? So I need... Yeah, it's just impossible. Once something like this happens, it's over. Then I'm able to get 2... Interesting, that's their only creature in the graveyard. Man, I got him down to 0 cards. How sad is that? Another Unearth. See if they shuffle it away. Unearth's a... You know, I mean, this has flying. It's in my graveyard too, right? Whenever this creature deals common damage to a player, you may mill that many cards. Okay. That's not helping. Wasteland's very weak here. Alright, I mean, I guess we just swing for 8. See how bad I get blown out here. That might be a, you know, Abhorrent Oculus. Yeah. Land in there. What don't I have? Sorcery? I don't have a sorcery in there. It doesn't even matter because, like, he'll just bring it back with this unearth. I guess I could bring back my Nethergoyf as well. That's at any speed, right? I don't think it is at any speed. 4 more card types from your graveyard. One, 2, 3. Oh. I got land, creature. Yeah, there we go. Well, this is very challenging to play against. This is by far the best deck in the game, in my opinion. It's not even close. I mean, it's just this Dimir Delver is just so powerful. It's like, I don't even... I mean, I guess you bring an Opposition Agent. Leyline of the Void should be good. Bitter Triumph I want badly. Now it's like, is Snuff Out good enough? Like, they have so many black creatures. It's probably just not, right? Sheoldred's Edict should still be good. I wonder if Duress is good still. Maybe Opposition Agent isn't good enough. Probably take out these Duresses and a Street Wraith. Go with that. Not like Toxic Deluge would work. Man, that'd be a lot of life to lose. Take out a Barrowgoyf. Be like 6. You're already losing life to this deck. I would love to play this deck. It's just so expensive to play. Like, I mean, the Force of Wills, Underground Seas, like, you know, it's just a ton. Like, I think to play it online costs a couple $100. And I don't play Legacy or Magic enough to really justify doing that, you know? Like, maybe if I was just a hardcore Legacy player, which I guess I could become one, right? You can always just get into it, right? Like, I enjoy this, but at the same time, I don't enjoy it. It's like Magic, right? Like, this is how it is. Okay, this is a very keepable hand. So we go basic swamp and hope this doesn't get Force of Will. Alright. Moonshadow, Voidwalker, Street Wraith. Alright, there we go. About as aggressive as you can get. Do you attack first, or do you Thoughtseize? I think I like attacking first. It's a hefty 5/5 all of a sudden. What else you got? Flow State, Unearth, Brazen Borrower, Brazen Borrower? Don't want to take that when they got Unearth, right? So tough. If I take the Thought Scour, man. I guess take Brazen Borrower. That way they can't get the flow state, right? Because if I did that, they would just immediately do flow state, maybe. I don't know. This could be a disaster. They could just Thought Scour, dump in, then have Horrid Oculus. Well, it does. Man. Fuck. Huh. Raucous Theater here. Put that in graveyard. Alright, as big as it can be, a 7/7. The Barrowgoyf? Oh, it's probably another Horrid Oculus. I guess I need to take Thought Scour. It's just always this way Like, if you try to think about, like, listen, I'm gonna take, if I fucking take the Thought Scour, they have the flow state, which is just gonna let them draw, like, 2 fatal pushes, find 2 fatal pushes, and then I'm just totally fucked there. This is why their deck is so much more powerful than yours. You cannot compete with what you see against this Dimir midrange. It's that much stronger than this deck. I can't possibly attack them at all angles. If I let them get the flow state, I let them then be able to find multiple removal spells in the top 3 cards. They have a ton of removal spells. They have a ton of cards like Abhorrent Oculence or Barrowgoyf. And it's just, what do you do? The answer is you die. And it's just really sad. But what else can you do? I mean, you swing for 7 here and try to take out a whole bunch of creatures, I guess. I mean, you get 2 of them. Was it Brain Freeze? Or Brainstorm? Brain Freeze. Did the music stop? I don't know why it does this. It just doesn't make any sense. It just stopped. Okay, do I have enough to get the Nethergoyf out? Land, creature. I do not. I only have 1 instant and 1 sorcery, so it'd be down to, yeah, way too small. I guess I can put, it just doesn't even matter. I mean, I guess I'm not winning the game just sitting here doing nothing. Bloodstained Mire, Street Wraith. Dark Ritual. Thoughtseize. And we can get him back up to 3/4. It's gonna be huge. Because now we get him up to 4 5s. We know he has a flow state. What is this? I think I gotta block 1 and just hope. And 9. I mean, the problem is if I don't block on one of these Abhorrent Oculus, I just die, or a Barrowgoyf, so I gotta block 1. Yeah, I wonder which one I should have blocked. Like, maybe I should have blocked that one since he sent that one first. Maybe that was a bluff. I don't know. It sucks. This motherfucker found 3 Abhorrent Oculuses and is, like, just so quickly. Ugh, I can't win. I just die. Man, that was close. I almost kind of got there. Yeah, I really wonder, you know, if I would have done shit a little bit differently. I mean, I just can't predict shit. You just can't. Man, he's gonna survive by one. One! Because I didn't have an additional sorcery in here. That sucks. Well, he can just sacrifice this. Yep. Alright, well, we dead. This deck is just impossible to defeat. I think I've beaten it one time. I think because I just wastelanded them to death and just slowly beat them down with like a Moonshadow. Like, I don't know how this deck ever loses, to be honest with you. Like, I mean, that's coming from an idiot like me. But, you know, that deck is just so powerful. I don't know how you defeat this thing. Like, no matter what, the only other deck I ever play in Legacy is Boros Energy or Mardu Energy. I can't beat it with that. Like, and that's supposed to be one of the better decks. That deck is so strong. It has incredible creatures in it, right? How do you stop some of these creatures that just provide so much value? And then it's got the counter spells to constantly back them up. It's got the right top deck filtering with Ponder and Brainstorm. And then it's just got incredible removal behind it as well. I don't know how you beat something like that. Like, I mean, it's just an unstoppable fucking juggernaut beast motherfucker. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just... I've played against that so hard and gotten them down to the wire, and they always just a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. And it's just... I don't know how it ever loses. Like, I mean, I just don't get it. It just counterspells all the opponent's best cards. They just sit there on a force of will and just wait. You know, I don't know. They can kill any creature in the game. It's pretty nuts. Like, that's an outrageously powerful deck. Probably the strongest deck I've ever really played against. That isn't like a broken combo that needs to be banned. It's just unstoppable when it's firing on half cylinders, it feels like. So, anyways, guys, join me for round number 3 and see if I can win another match today. I'm not sure. All right, get hype. All right, guys, back here for round 3, and yeah, I'd like to go first. It's always a good one. I do need a land. I cannot play no mana. I don't have a Mox Jet, so definitely got to mull this. All right, sadly. I don't have that many lands in this deck because you try to run off of like Street Wraiths. I mean, I could try to get cute here and find a land, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Alright, well, this will have to do, but Barrowgoyf and Bloodstained Mire on bottom. I mean, yeah, man. Let's go. Opponent's mulligan down to 4. So that's probably some sort of combo deck as well. They're going to 2, so I don't know what's going on now. They either have like an insane combo deck or, I mean, a combo deck that runs off 2. Okay, that doesn't affect. Oh, it does affect. It has to go in your graveyard. Wow. Wow, this guy literally just searched. This guy just searched. For, like, this guy literally just searched for a Leyline of the Void. That's all he looked for? Wow. Alright, well. Yeah, I don't get the counters on it. It's another Leyline of the Void. That's what you fucking get. I'm gonna beat you down over the course of 20 turns with my little 1/1 Moonshadow. Yes. Swing for 1. And this Snuff Out's like completely dead. Like, I don't think there's gonna be many non-black creatures. So my deck's in real damage control mode here. Opponent wrote that he thought I was an oops all spells. I wonder why he thought that. Well, what do you know? I can snuff out an Urza Saga token. That's cool. Get that done. Yeah, another different Moonshadow. Let's go. That adds to the clock. All right, he can't block any of these as far as I can tell. All right, swing for 5. Yeah. Makes a dude. What? I'm gonna crack right now, just in case for some reason this grabs like Pithing Needle and names Polluted Delta. Do we want that on top just to destroy his Bajuka Bog? I mean, is it that important? That could probably go in graveyard, right? I don't know. We'll keep it on top. We'll keep it on top. Keep him in suspense. Alright, here we go. You think he'll get a Shadow Spear? Yeah, he's not going to make another creature. Oh, Chrome Mox. Damn. Could exile that Leyline of the Void. Ugh. It's a 0/1 at least. Okay, let's get these Snuff Outs out, alright? Yeah, how about these get out of here? I guess Null Rod. Null Rod seems good. Will this work? As the artifact enters, choose a card name, spells that shows an activated abilities sorcerer with the chosen name can be available as mana abilities. I guess this will work. You can name Urza's Saga, right? Any abilities of sorcerer with the chosen name can't be activated unless they're mana abilities, right? So it can still tap for mana, it just can't search for stuff. I don't know. Is Opposition Agent better? I think I do like Bitter Triumph. Let me take out these Duresses. I wonder if Opposition Agent's good enough. Because you can hit the Urza Sagas. I wonder if I'm going to take out some of my graveyard creatures. Yeah. I think that might make some sense. Take out a Barrowgoyf. bring a couple opposition agents. Hell, I didn't bring these in. Oh, what am I doing? Taking all these out. Have a decent mix here. Okay. Of course, maybe he took out his Grave Hate. It's a little slow, but it'll work. He did not take out his Grave Hate. Making that abundantly clear. Yeah. All right. What do you got? Long Goodbye, Beseech the Mirror. I think I like taking that Beseech the Mirror, considering I see this Ancient Tomb. Like, I think I can handle him having a Long Goodbye. Bogar Trawler. Weirdly enough, this Swamp Block could come in handy. So I'm not going to cycle it. Wow, that's a lot of... He doesn't know about the third copy of Dauthi Voidwalker. Wasn't Shadow first in, like... Was it Tempest when it came out? Ugh, God. That sucks. He's got a Long Goodbye and then Thoughtseize. That sucks. I guess I should leave the Barrowgoyfs in. Well, I'm only 1 mana away from technically casting this Street Wraith. That's always exciting. You don't see those cast every day. Raucous Theater, I guess we'll put on top. I mean, just get him completely off the top decking. Yeah, make it. All right, he's got a lot more mana than me. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I should definitely have Barrowgoyfs in. Because they're, unlike Nethergoyf, I'm thinking they're like Nethergoyf. No, there's an actual Tarmogoyf. Very relaxing music in this very high-stakes, stressful battle. What the hell's going on here? Gonna make a dude. Makes the dude. And it is a 2/2 because of the artifact land. Alright. Nice. That ain't half bad. Alright. 2. It's got first strike. Look out! Alright. I'm just hanging on to this Street Wraith. What's funny, if I fatal push this, I take as much damage as if I just swung. So I'm just gonna take it and then try to cast this Street Wraith at some point. Ugh, it's gonna hurt. Alright, swing for 2. Okay, so we go 3 plus 3 is 6. Here we go! 3/4 Swamp Walk in the house! Street Wraith. This is not the original print. Oh. What is this? Helm of Obedience. Oh, I don't even know. Target opponent mills a card, then repeats this process until card or X cards have been put in the graveyard this way, whichever comes first. If one or more creature cards put in that graveyard that way, sacrifice this artifact and put one of them on the battlefield under your control. X can't be 0. So he's going to mill me for 3. Unless I mill a creature card. And if one creature card is in there, into the graveyard... Is this like an infinite loop? What is this? Oh, it is, because I can't put anything in the graveyard. Oh. Okay. Alrighty. How about that? How about that? I've never seen this before. Helm of Obedience. Huh. So that's why he's working so hard to get the Leyline of the Void. I see. Okay. So, like I said, let's get these Nethergoyfs out. Let's get these Barrowgoyfs back in. And I guess Duress back in. Sure. We'll do that. There I was, all excited I got to cast a Street Wraith, and I died instantly. That looks good. It sucks a little bit that I gotta play a Raucous Theater on turn 2, but that should be okay. So, see how hard he molds down to here to find a Leyline of the Void. You know. There it is. Swamp. Dark Ritual. Thoughtseize. Long Goodbye. Bowmasters. Okay. So, we need to try and get enough mana for Opposition Agent for that Urza Saga. Fuck. Let's put it on top. Alright, I got a Bogart Trawler. We're always waiting on the Urza. I guess he just needs more mana. Probably cycle Street Wraith here. I need to try and get Opposition Agent ready. What? Menace and Lifelink? Whenever a knight you control deals damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature and create a blood token? What? What is this thing? I've never seen this creature before. What the hell? I can't find enough mana either. Well. God. Jesus. What do? Do you just smart? I just play Thoughtseize again? I mean, obviously I'm swinging for 3 here, but... Man. Ah, it was an Urborg. A second different Urborg. So he can't even play that. I guess he can, but... Yeah, this sucks. The only thing that's good is the blood token. If he uses it, will cause, Oh my god, dude. I don't think I can kill this guy now. This is insane. Yeah, I'm just dead. This 6, 5. Absolutely destroyed. Decides not to put a creature. None I can do. There's absolutely none I can do. Just dead all the way around. This has Menace. They got a double block. Yeah. I guess I'm not completely dead yet. You know, I basically am. How do people have such better draws than me? Like, I couldn't find one more land. Not that it really matters. Because this just tap to make colorless? No, he didn't exile anything with it. Huh. So I have to double block here, single block there. Back up to 14. Yeah, I guess this deck is just not working right now. I just don't. I think this is a really bad matchup for it. Maybe, I don't know. It didn't help that I never found another land to try and cast anything. Now I finally do. And it's just over. Just not gonna work out, you know? I just can't believe he found 2 lifelink creatures. You know what I'm saying? Like, how? How do people do that shit to me? You know, I'm just dead. Alright, guys. Well, join me for round number 4. And we'll try to win another match. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. You know, it's really weird how just game 2 there. I won game 1 because a guy mulliganed down to 2. Game 2, I felt like I was kind of gonna win that one, but then he just pulls out this combo straight out of his ass, right into his fucking mouth. Just takes a turd out of his ass into his mouth. And then game 3, he doesn't even play that. He just gets a unusable Chrome Mox. He just beats me down. Like, what? I don't know. Ugh, whatever. All right, we'll get into round number 4 and see if I can't do anything better. All right, buddy, get hype. All right, guys, back for round number 4. Yeah, I'm going first. I might be waiting for the opponent for a while. All right, guys, opponent decided to show up, so I'm going to keep this and hope for the best. What do they got here? Orion? Wow. Alright. Sure, just lead off with the Swamp and a Thoughtseize. Maybe I should do Tarmogoyf or Nethergoyf. Yeah, we'll try. Get the beat down going. Come on now. Do it. The 1-2. Nothing to be scared of. Well, this is gonna be a pretty slow match. Another black! Like, what is going on? Ugh. Okay. What is this? Pre-war formal wear? When it enters, return target creature or mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield and attaches equipment to it. Creature plus 2/2 and has vigilance. What? Like, oh my god. Like, how the hell am I supposed to figure all this out? I guess you want to take that, right? Because he's going to play this. Yes. Did he get Solitude? Yep. Come on. Come on. What is that? What is that? Are you kidding me? I only need like 3 lands. And I have 6. 7 of my first 10 cards are lands. This just isn't right. You know what I'm saying? It just isn't right that this shit happened. It just ain't. Expelia. Oh my god. Well, at least that can get rid of the white mana. Alright, let's swing in for 3. You think he's got Ephemerate? At least not yet. How many lands is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands. My first 12? How? Fucking how? Like, that's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. Hooray! We found Duress, which I don't even think did do anything. Put in graveyard. Yay! We got 3/4. A little bit of leg here. Alright, get him down to 9. I wonder if this guy even has duressable cards. It looks like it's all just creatures. I guess he... No, he got just... Stuff like that. Yes. Not looking good here. Probably play Stoneforge, find like Caldera complete, or something even worse. So for this attacks, we need to kill. Probably kill it. Meteor Sword. Ugh. I only have one swamp remaining. Well, that's probably going to get nailed by a Solitude. Yeah. Ugh. I wonder if I can try and play around that, you know? Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to. Like, I really needed, because this Stoneforge, it's just gonna, whenever I put a creature out, it's just gonna kill it with this Meteor Sword. Probably gotta take Duress out, it's just not gonna be able to hit enough. I mean, sure, they have some artifacts, but obviously gonna need Leyline the Void. I swear to God, you need Leyline the Void in every single match. It's almost like, it's extremely rare you don't bring that card in. Oh, it destroys a land. I see. Okay. And then what's the equipment cost on it? 3. And this Witch Enchanter can pay 3 life. Okay. Still got a swamp left. I'm out of fetchable lands. This thing's big. 5/6. This is a lot of land. This is an incredible amount of land. What we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my God. How? How? Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lands. 11 of 17 cards are lands, to the point where I cannot even fetch for more lands. How does this guy have... How do people have such good card quantity over me all the time? No matter what I play. Like, I play Standard, Modern, Pioneer. I'm always constantly behind in every aspect of the game. It's like, very rarely do I just dominate and just kind of like, well, that was pretty fun. You know, it's always just like, I think I'm playing about as good as I can here. And I'm going to badly lose. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even going to be close. What did he get rid of off this, by the way? Oh, which... Like... I'm going to die here. I mean, you just equip this, make it an 8-8, then 8, 8, 13... Oh my god! How does this keep happening? Is he finding this off something? Oh, he keeps returning it with Overlord of the Balemart, right? Yes, this is one attacked. That's right. That's right. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Alright, well, we lose. Oh my god. Well, just gotta get Leyline in the void. We'll mulligan like that other guy and just mulligan down till we get Leyline, right? Turns failure. Mills Caracas, Colossus, Plains, and Wasteland. Alright, Leyline of the Void. Get your fat ass in here. Leyline of the Void. I wonder if Massacre can do anything. I mean, they do have planes. Let's bring it in. Opposition Agent, maybe. What to take out? Like, I mean, seriously. Duress, I think, can come out. This is probably not good enough, right? I don't know. We'll bring it in. What do I gotta lose? I guess the Street Wraith, the Snuff Out, the Bauble. Sheoldred's Edict. And a Thoughtseize? How about that? How about that? I mean, we mold till we find Leyline of the Void, right? There we go. Keep and basic swamp on bottom. On the battlefield, stay okay. Gander here. Double swords, recruiter, and flute. Alright, well, I mean, I guess we'll take Overlord, right? Sure. I don't know. I don't have a clue. It doesn't make any sense to take Disruptor. I guess I could take a Recruiter. Oh. Take a look. Okay, it's Arid Mesa. Opposition agent. I probably should have put Bloodstained Mire out. Alright, we're going to try Opposition Agent here. I guess this doesn't make any sense. It's just Sword of Plowshares, right? Right? I mean, what can I do? I mean, I have to try and do stuff here. Like, I just can't sit and be like, well, they've got Sword to Plowshares. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can I do? Like, I have to do that stuff to them. Like, I just can't sit back and be like, all I do is nothing. Like, I have to try and get the cards out of their hand, even that means, like, just sacrificing creatures. Holy shit, man. That's crazy. Why do I have such bad draws, like, every time I play anything? Imagine if I was just top decking, like, creature, right? Eventually they maybe have to run out of stuff. But that ain't happening here. I mean, I'm getting absolutely just hosed. You know, I mean, I got nothing going on. Like, sure. I mean, I can't really be sacrificing Wastelands. Anyways, you know. Still tap for mana. So again, this is going to get destroyed by Sword to Plowshares. But I think I need to get him out. You know, I mean, what else can I do? I mean, I guess I could wait until I have multiple creatures to cast. I guess. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. You just gotta play into them. Like, I can't get rid of that from their hand. I guess I'd wait till I got Thoughtseize. But by that point, you die. Like, I mean, he's gonna... Well, at least I slow down that failure. I think the plan is to flash and failure, bring and recruit the guard, and just keep getting advantage off of the failure. Whose dog was this? Was this Marshall Sutcliffe's? Oh, man. So even if I would have done, like, just sat there and been like, okay, I'm going to wait till I have 2 creatures to cast, this all would have happened anyways. Because he would have Sword to Plowshares and then Skyclaved Apparition. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, it's just the deck is not functioning. It's just not working. I cannot get anything going. Why did the music stop again? Like, what is happening there? Well, I get a 1-1. Maybe we can race. Oh, no. Because this will come back. I'll just take the 2. I don't know. I don't have a clue. I'm not going to be able to win this game. It's just... There's just nothing I can do. Just literally nothing I can do. Probably do a scoop if I draw another land, because I'm just... That's fine. I have another one. I can cast another one. Which I guess will just... Fatal push that. Maybe I should have waited till his turn. But I should have waited till his turn. Leaves it on top. Failure. It just doesn't matter because now he's got the failure loop again with the Skyclave Apparition. The only way this matters is it'll make me a 4/4. Right? So he's gonna get that Meteor Sword again. Yeah. So now this will come back as a creature, right? Yeah, it's scoop time. I can't beat this. My deck is just too poor. It's just not good enough to fight against this stuff. Like, it's just not good. The deck is quite bad. What happened? Oh, yeah, he can still pick out of his graveyard. That's right. It's just not good enough. It's not a good enough deck. You know? It's not good. This is a really poor deck. That's why you never see anyone play it. It's just an interesting deck because you can actually get into Legacy for like less than $1,000 playing this. Just the Wastelands and the Orcish Bowmasters. I guess the fetch lands. You know, the mana base minus the swamps is expensive, and then the Orcish Bowmasters. Maybe the Snuff Outs, I think they cost a little bit. But you can get into, I guess, Moonshadow. I don't know. I'd have to look. Maybe the deck's more expensive. But still, for being a Legacy deck, you know, it ain't too bad. Man, there's nothing I can do. I'm just going to scoop. I'm done. I'm done here. Like, I can't beat this. Look at this. They got Meteor Sword coming in. They got a 5/5. It ain't happening, guys. It ain't happening at all. All right, well, join me for round number 5 as I prepare to get my ass crushed again. Like, I can't compete in addition to my deck just not functioning. Like, I'm not getting the hands I need. I'm not getting the top decks I need. I'm drawing way too many lands. I'm drawing way too many spells that don't do anything to what's going on in the game. The deck is really poor, but sometimes you can bum rush people and just throw them off a cliff, right, without them even knowing, and it's not happening. So join me for round 5 where I prepare to get my ass crushed again and get hyped. All right, guys, here we go. Round 5. Let's see if I can't get a participation prize. Not with that. I need at least a swamp. I'm not going to risk. Okay, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Man, I like everything in hand. Keep and put Barrowgoyf on bottom. All right. Here we go. All right, we did it. Almost emptied our hand completely. Upkeep. Look at their hand. Look at their top card. A Flooded Strand. Underground Sea. All right, we got a Ponder. Okay, they did not shuffle. They kept it on top. Remember when Reed Duke was like winning like every SCG Legacy event for like a year there? Remember that? That was a long time ago. Ooh. 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 Yeah. There we go. Alright, this is where it's kind of like, can I win just off my 2 creatures here? The answer is, I don't know. Well, funny enough, they got a fetch here, which does set me up for lethal on board, if they do it. They do. They're looking intently. It's not a land I would assume they put in the graveyard. Unless they have more lands. I guess they could have a whole hand of land we talked about. Alright. Okay! Well, you know, I just whined and cried like a bitch and about the deck not functioning, and there you go. That's what you want to do. It looks really stupid and lame, but that's what you want the deck to do. So I'm assuming this is Dimir Delver, Midrange, whatever. I'm really bad at this. I guess Leyline of the Void. Bitter Triumph. I wonder if Mai is any good here. Try Mai. They got a Snuff Out. Hey, when it does this weird glitch this thing has. Sheoldred's Edict, maybe. Mai's probably not right. I think we do want Leylines, though. The Duress. Maybe both Duresses. And a Thoughtseize. We'll go with that. Yeah. Probably not good enough. If there was a Moonshadow, you bet your ass I'd keep this. A Moonshadow and a Dauthi? Like, this was like Moonshadow Dauthi? Yeah, of course I'd keep. Alright, this is better. Keep and put Raucous Theater on bottom. Yeah, sure. Thoughtseize. Oh, they got their own Dark Ritual. Oh, God. Well, I guess that's a good way to start the game, huh? Well, I got my own, so we'll go for it. Games seem to be getting late. What's great about this is that this won't, I just take it. So if he mills, it actually exiles these cards. Let's see if he does it. He does. What? Oh, it doesn't say it has to be from graveyard? You just mill into exile and it still works? What? What kind of bullshit's that? Brother in Christ, what is going on? Let's get Raucous Theater. Fatal Push. That can go in graveyard. This is going to be really tough to win. I had no idea that worked. Barrowgoyf just exiles and then you can just still choose those two. That'd be from graveyard. Decides not to. Yeah. Orcish Bowmasters. Ponder. Oh, swing for 7. Fatal push. Fatal push. Bitter triumph. Okay. So we can still do... Okay, we might be in business, maybe. Yes. All right. Maybe we got something going on here. All right, how about a fatal push again? Oh my God. Do I just swing for 7 here? I think so. I mean, I could sack this to get the Barrowgoyf, but I think I'm down with trying to keep them out of the graveyard. Whoa, not everybody, just you guys. Man, we got some lag happening, son. All right. Yes! Yes! A participation prize! I was just gonna ping them. There's no way they're gonna let me kill their Tamiyo, right? Tamiyo would just die before... I don't know, but... Alright, guys. Well... Another participation prize day, which I guess is more than I should ask for, considering I've hardly played Legacy. Like I said, I've ran this deck through a league about, I think that was like the 5th one I've done, and each version of the league I've played different build. I don't know if I like this one. I think the one I like the most, I mean, I like this. The one I think I liked the most was having also Urza's Bauble in, and maybe Stalactite Stalker, or Super Shredder, because those are just creatures that become big, and the Urza's Bauble is just another Mishra's Bauble. As soon as look at the top of the card of their deck, you just look at their hand, pick one random card, look at it, and you know, and it still triggers Moonshadow, Super Shredder. Stalactite Stalker's the worst of the three, but it can get big. I got that thing up to like a 5/5 and has Menace as well. And it's got another ability too where it can, I think, destroy a creature or something. Street Wraith, I don't know. Like, I've played with it and without it, and it's just a negligible card. I think I like the Bauble maybe more, just because it gives me info, and it does trigger, and it does help Delirium basically for the Nethergoyf. Other than that, it was kind of the same. I'm really bad at sideboarding. I just don't know what I'm playing against a lot of times. It's kind of weird how in Legacy almost everything is either graveyard based and has blue-black backing it. Like, it's just every deck. I must be one of the very few decks that doesn't have any blue mana. I guess I also play the energy decks, and those don't have blue mana either. But that's the one thing I've never liked about Legacy. It's just kind of a force of will, ponder, brainstorm format. And it's been that way, you know, for 20 years or however long you want to call Legacy. And I think it's really kind of boring. Like, I just get tired of every deck having blue mana and playing those same cards. And honestly, just some of the combos are really just problematic, and you just suddenly die, and it sucks. You know, I just don't really enjoy that. This is probably the closest I get to really liking Legacy. And this is such a simpleton deck that, you know, maybe I'll run a league of Boros Energy and Legacy if you guys want to see that. I struggle with that deck more because it's a little more than a one-dimensional deck. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Thanks for putting up with me. Thanks for putting up with the cards. And, you know, I'm glad that I managed to win a couple matches there. And was able to get at least one game where you just do what you need to do, right? That first game in round 5, where I was able to get Moonshadow and Voidwalker on the field to start beating down for 6 and kind of control them a little bit with the Wastelands. That's what this deck aims to do. It's not easy to do, just because it's, you know, there's so much recovery in this format with brainstorms and the like. But, you know, overall, not bad, not great. Just another day of playing Magic the Gathering. So if you guys like Legacy, let me know in the comments and tell me if you want me to play a little bit more. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, just give this video a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to me on YouTube. I try to put out one video a week if possible. I have almost no time to make content. Like, I can play Magic, but normally my kids are running through here if I decide to play. Dogs running through, you know, the whole, you know, hard-working dad thing really messes up content creation. You know, if I made like a shack, maybe that's what I need to do. Make a shack in the woods, and then I could just make content, have like run off Wi-Fi out there, you know, and just have it so the kids don't bug me, even though they would. And that wouldn't be right to the kids. So I don't like doing that to my kids. I don't even go to RCQs anymore because of my kids. I don't like abandoning them, except for work, where, you know, you got to go to work. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you all here next time, whatever that may be. All right, everybody, thanks for watching, and hope to see you here next time. Peace!